Hey guys, today we are going to compare two models of graded assertiveness, PACE and CUSS. We'll discuss each of the elements, I'll give you some examples of each, and I'll give you my thoughts on what I found to be most useful in the real world. In case you're new here, my name's Hayden Richards, I'm an emergency physician, and this is Comms Lab. On this channel, I share my journey and what I've learned as I strive to develop myself into an effective communicator and an emotionally intelligent leader. When it comes to models for graded assertiveness, the one that probably gets the most airtime in Australia, where I work, is PACE. P is for probe.
Are you sure this is the best course of action?
A is for alert.
Look, I want to let you know that I think this decision is unsafe.
C is for challenge.
I think we need to stop and review the situation now.
And E is for emergency or escalate.
This is an emergency. We need to stop now. I'm escalating to my senior.
PACE is a great tool, and as I said earlier, it is actually the main protocol for graded assertiveness recommended in many Australian healthcare services, including my own. But if I'm being honest, I just don't find it that user-friendly. It's all right, but in the heat of the moment, which kind of by definition is where you'll be when you need to use it, I think I would find it pretty hard to find the right words just using the PACE framework.
I'm just going to probe you on that. Alert, alert. I challenge you. To a duel? Emergency.
There is actually another model which I think is in fact much better, and that is the CUSS model. There's a couple of reasons I like the CUSS model. The first is that if I feel like I'm needing to cuss, that's probably an indication that I should use the CUSS model. The second reason I like the CUSS model is that the prompts better reflect the kinds of words that I might actually use in the situation. Let's check it out. C is for concerned.
Hey, look, I'm concerned we're heading in the wrong direction here.
U is for uncertain or unusual or understand or uncomfortable, depending on which text you read.
It seems unusual. Look, I'm having trouble understanding the reasoning behind that decision. I'm feeling really uncomfortable about this.
S is for safety.
Look, we're at the point where I think what you're suggesting is unsafe.
And the second S is for stop.
I'm sorry, but we need to stop now. I'm calling in my senior.
What do you reckon? I think a lot of it comes down to context. I believe PACE has a lot more history of use in the operating theatre context and also in the aviation industry. Maybe it's more suited to those kind of more procedural environments. In the emergency department, I can see CUSS being useful in a variety of contexts, including when you're dealing with referral pushback.
Sounds very Gen Med to me. Gen Med?
As I've outlined in previous videos, the conflict resolution literature advocates for a more kind of exploratory approach in the first instance when you're faced with conflict or be it referral pushback. But if you find that the pushback is persistent and you've really been unable to make any inroads through seeking a better understanding of them and through trying to establish in them a better understanding of yourself, maybe the CUSS approach to graded assertiveness is a good way to move forward. I would say this is particularly the case if there's serious safety issues at stake. If you're curious to learn about how to optimize your phone referrals so that you don't get pushback in the first place, or develop your skills in dealing with pushback once it arises, I've created a playlist that explores the different aspects of this challenge right here, or here. It's somewhere up here. Don't worry, it's not all theory. There's heaps of practical evidence-based tips packed in there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.